come to take the throne. To conquer world powers, bring Jacob home. I'm quarterbacking like Jake DeLone. Like Mount Rushmore, I got a face of stone.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street.
Their dead bodies shall lie in the street. Blacks and Native Americans always get gunned down by the police. What? And everything is always happening to us, right? We're the oppressed in the ghettos and the bars, right?
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of a great city.
Great city. Go ahead.
Spiritually, it's called Sodom and Egypt.
You ever heard of Sodom and Gomorrah? Okay, well, Sodom and Gomorrah was a town that the Most High destroyed that was in the Bible, right? It was a city, right? And what ran rampant in that city was a bunch of lawlessness, a bunch of homosexuality, you know what I'm saying? Anything you can think of that the Most High didn't like, and then that's what was going on in that city. Yeah, he destroyed it. He laid it waste. God destroyed it. Rained down fire and brimstone, right? So, right? He said, so, right? This place is in the spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah and Egypt, right? It can't be two places at once, but it says it's in the spirit of those places, right? Right, so spiritually, this is the new Egypt. Because basically America is modeled after what? You know what I'm saying? You can look at, who got a dollar bill? You got a dollar bill? Who got a dollar bill? You know on the back of your dollar bill, what is it? The all-seeing eye, right? In the pyramid, right? Where the pyramids come from. The pyramids come from Egypt, right? Right. Okay, so go ahead, give me Deuteronomy 28, 68 again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So Egypt is indicative of bondage, right?
Hey, brother, y'all fast.
Did we fast today? I mean, we do fast, but you're not supposed to tell people when you fast, right?
I'm just saying, y'all just pulling y'all up.
How you know we don't fast though?
Pulling y'all up, that's all. I'm not being disrespectful.
No, you all good. I'm just asking, you know, how do you like, how did you know that nobody fasted up here?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm just being informed.
Okay. Yeah, we fast, brother. We fast. You know, ain't nothing wrong with fasting. Detoxify your body. You know what I'm saying? All right. Give me that again.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So Egypt again, right? He's going to bring us back into bondage again in another place.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So ancient Egypt, we never going to see that again, right? Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
What's happening right here? Right here, where my finger at? What's that?
And so, slave and so.
That's bondmen and bondwomen, right? Read that again.
Hey, baby, that's and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
When we got off those ships, who we sold to? Right? We sold to the so-called white man, right? And the so-called, what you would call. Oh, okay, no problem. So basically, you know, some black history for your ass one-on-one. You know, we on Madison and Cicero as usual, you know, bringing out the gospel to the sick, the poor, the destitute of knowledge, the ignorant, you know. Right? Because that's what we out here to do. That's what we call to preach the word, right? So now the brother's coming back, I'm going to try to, you know, give him the rest of this for his bus come, right? So where was he at?
Sold into your enemies.
And sold unto your enemies. So that was prophetic. From Moses to him saying it was going to happen to the 12 tribes of Israel, which these people are descendants of, right? And then the Bible says that this thing is going to happen. Then we can go into history and see that the transatlantic slave trade happened, right? So that's the transatlantic slave trade in the Bible right there. He said, I will bring you into Egypt again with ships. We know in ancient Israel, I don't need a ship to get from Israel to Egypt. Right. So where do we end up coming to? We ended up coming to Egypt, right? What else you got? Give me any curse. Any curse in this Bible that says that the real Israelites is going to go through, it don't fit the Jews over there in that land. Because the Jews over there in that land, they run the diamond district. They funded by international bankers. They're not in poverty. They're not, you know what I'm saying, poor, none of that. The Bible says the real Israelites will be poor. Right? Give me that in Revelation. It said they will be poor and impoverished. And we the ones in the ghettos and the barrios. Right? me that.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9.
Uh-huh.
I know thy works and tribulation
I know thy works and tribulation, go ahead.
and poverty.
And poverty. Right? So whoever these Jews are, if they the real Jews, they're going to be in poverty. Read.
But thou art rich.
But thou art rich. What are we rich in? We're rich in spirit. Right? Go ahead.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
What does blasphemy mean? A lie?
Say they are you. Say they are you.
Well, yeah, because I'm on the same
He's
page.
saying that, but he say I know it's a blasphemy, right? Blasphemy means a wicked lie. Okay? Read that from the top.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9.
Uh-huh.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
So this is talking about the true Jews right here. Read.
But thou art rich.
But thou art rich, but rich in spirit, right? Go ahead.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Of them that say that. I know the wicked lie of them that say they are Jews, right? They call them Jewish, right? But what?
And are not.
And are not. But what are they?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
The Bible just called the white man the goddamn devil.
That's right.
Hey, Elijah Muhammad was on to something, right?
That's right.
He been saying that for I don't know how long, right? So those people in that land, they got your identity, brother. They stole your identity, right? So now that you know you're an Israelite, you know it's something required of you, right? You know, God requires you to do something, right? To keep the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Because getting away from that is what got us in this position that we're in today, right? On the bottom of society, right? Being gunned down in the damn streets like a goddamn dog. Constitution say what? You 3/5 of the damn thing, right? That's all them curses that the Most High say He's gonna put on us if we would listen. Right? Us having an evil eye towards our brothers, gang banging, selling dope, you know what I'm saying? Propagating, you know what I'm saying, for women to be out here half naked on stripper poles and stuff, right? Those are the curses. That's Deuteronomy 28. So anybody who don't do these curses cannot take care of everybody. Right?
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, and go to verse 30. Thou shalt be taught a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
What happened to us when we was on the cotton fields, right? I know you've seen movies like Roots, Goodbye Uncle Tom, you know what I'm saying, things like that. What would they come to do? They would come and take our women, right? The white man would come and take our women and take her back to the house. You know they wasn't Netflix and chilling. He was popping her, right? Read that from the top of the
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 30. Thou shalt be taught a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
And another man shall lie with her, right? Go ahead.
Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
Who built the White House?
Slaves.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah.
And what did that say? What did the last part say?
Thou shalt build a house,
We shall build a house, but what?
and thou shalt not dwell therein.
We don't dwell in the White House, right? And if somebody try to say something about Obama, Obama's not our people. Obama ain't done a damn thing for black people. You understand? Black people were so up in arms and so happy when he got elected because they thought they were the same people, but Obama's a Hamite. Obama didn't do nothing but he did more for than he did for us. He's a Hamite. All African, okay, you got different, you got a bunch of different nations that live over there in Africa, right? Everybody's not the same. We're the Israelites. We come from the line of Shem. Obama, he's from Kenya. He's a Kenyan. He comes from the line of Ham. He's a Hamite. That the Bible says, right? Go ahead.
The only thing with them is Obama is just the color of the skin.
Yeah, right. People just looked at him and they was like, oh man, we gotta, and then that's the crazy thing. They act like that was the first black president when he wasn't. All people gotta do is look up history. You know?
Yeah, I believe, because, like you said, a white man comes snatching our woman. So, that man, he got a whole lot of
and you know why they do that?
You know what I'm saying?
You know why they do that? Because they know that the man makes the seed. When somebody, when the white man come ransack a nation, they kill all the men off, and then they take the young women and their mamas, and they keep them to themselves, right? So they can keep their seed line, right?
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Shall be given unto another people, right? So when the Europeans went over there to Africa, right? And then have you ever heard somebody say that Africans bought other Africans into slavery? You ever heard somebody say that? They'll say Africans sold Africans into slavery. But that's not wrong. But like I said, Africa is what, like 52 different, you know what I'm saying? 54, you know what I'm saying? It's 54 different nations over there in Africa. So they're not all the same people, right? So it's not wrong to say Africans sold Africans to Africans because those Hamites, right, that had us, they sold us to the white man, right?
Deuteronomy 28 verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Shall be given unto another people, right? Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
On slave plantations, right? They would break up the family. How would they do that, right? Because what? One person will have a daughter, and then they'll send the daughter to another plantation while they keep the mama there on that plantation. And they and what their mama would do is they have to see this before their eyes, her baby getting sold, and she's looking with longing for him all the day long. She knew she was never gonna see it again, right? Who does that fit? Us.
Only how they did that was, I said, you're a house nigga.
We are the house niggas, man. They're a house nigga. We feel it.
Yeah, every time I say right? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that was good analysis. I appreciate it.
No problem. All great.
We are the children of the one Yahweh.
The chosen.
Ye are the chosen of the one Yahweh. And he has given his laws to us. Now everything belongs to us.
Shalom, what's going on? It's your brother Chief Priest Alazar Lawyer, aka the Gorilla Hebrew, and I'm just letting y'all know I just dropped my official clothing line, Urban Gorilla. Go to urbangorilla.com right now to check us out, man, and pick something up. There's URBNGRLA.com. We got all kind of items for men, women, children, even infants, as well as fragrance oil, smell goods. You can also check out Hebrew Israelite Clothing Co., another Sakari business, on Instagram and Facebook. And as always, you can hit up deaconsakari.com to get your plug on the scarves, the music, and the children's Bibles. Thanks for your time. All praise to the Most High. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.